Hello everyone, today we have a very exciting new product to show. This is the Evga Gtx 295 graphics card. This is an extremely fast graphics card with a whole lot of features, including 1792 megabytes or 1.7 gigabytes of DDR3 memory. So let's open this up and see what it has. So here is the Evga Gtx 295 graphics card. Looking over on the panel side, you can see that it has dual DVI and a single HDMI port, which also carries audio. It has a single fan, which operates at a low speed, so it is not a very loud fan at all. On the top side, it has a 6-pin PCI Express connector and 8-pin PCI Express connector, similar to the Evga Gtx 280 graphics card. However, if you do not have these power connectors, Evga does also include adapters. Also a SPDIF connector. This is what you need to get audio out through the HDMI. And it's worth noting that this is a dual GPU solution. Evga calls this card the Evga Gtx 295 Plus, which means each GPU runs at 576 MHz plus and the memory speed at 1998 megahertz plus. So let's take a look at some of the accessories that is also included with this card. Included in the package is a Evga graphics installation manual. This is a generalized manual which shows you troubleshooting tips and tricks and other techniques to get it in your system and running. A more specific manual for the Evga Gtx 295. DVI to VGA converter. This is for those of you who do not have DVI monitors. A SPDIF adapter. As we mentioned before, this is what is needed to get audio over HDMI. Includes a 6-pin power converter and 8-pin power converter. This is for those of you who do not have the 6 and 8-pin power connectors on your power supply. The driver installation CD, which also includes a special edition Evga Precision, which we will show you a little bit later, and of course a very awesome Evga case badge. So now let's get into the fun part. I have two Evga GTX 295s running in quad SLI mode on an Evga X58 motherboard. Let's run this through and see what kind of performance I get. And there it is, the power of 4 Evga GTX 295 GPUs running in quad SLI mode. The performance is incredible, so let's let it finish and we will show you a score. So 3D Mark Vantage gives me an incredible score of 32,143 points. This is with the Evga GTX 295 graphics cards running at the stock clock speeds and a very mild overclock on the CPU. Like we mentioned earlier, Evga also includes a special edition of the Evga Precision overclocking utility. So that's what it looks like. It allows you to adjust your core clocks, memory clocks, fan speeds, shader clocks, and even set profiles. You can use the on-screen display to see what your temperature is at any given time in any game. So it's a very useful utility for those of you who like to tweak your machine or get the fastest performance possible. And there you have it, the Evga Gtx 295 graphics card. Hope you enjoyed this graphics card. I certainly did. For more information on this or more Evga products, please visit the Evga website at www.evga.com. For overclocking tips and tricks, or to be a part of our community, visit the forums at forums.evga.com. I will see you next time.